Hey guys, welcome back in. Gonna continue some more extreme permadeath. Now I went to go stream a little bit earlier today and my stream crashed after, I don't know, about 20 minutes, half hour. So what I was doing is I'm running around on a winter planet, just unlocking some drop pods. So I'm gonna continue to do that for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna bother posting that earlier stream, mainly because YouTube doesn't really want to render it for some reason. So it was only like, I think like 26 minutes long. So all I did was unlock a couple draw pods. What I'm trying to do is finish up this row of tech and maybe get started on this a little bit. Just jump in my ship real quick so I'm not taking damage. Yeah, so what I did was I crafted up a bunch of this stuff. I just started picking up some frost crystal too, so I can start making some glass. Oh, that's where I left off. I just got a living pearl because I'm gonna need it for later on. Oh, and I think I got my last creature. Okay. Yep. So those are all done and uploaded. All right. Let's see if I uploaded all these. Good. Yeah, actually, my UPS system decided to shut off on me, so I lost my internet and all that all at the same time. So I don't see a drop pod marked. So let's bring in our exocraft. Scan in for that. One marked here somewhere is going to be behind us. Alright. Go pick that up. Yeah, I want to get this row of tech unlocked. That way I can start moving around some stuff in my exosuit. What I had done is I was starting to get duplicate drop pods in the northern hemisphere. So let me just make sure I'm in the southern. Okay. Yeah, so now I'm back in the south, so hopefully get less duplicates. Yeah, I figured I'd get some of this stuff unlocked and then jump back into the quest line, do a few things in that. Hopefully find a dissonance system too. Oops. Need to bring in my exocraft. Bring that back in. Alright, so that should be the last tech one for now. Yeah, and then eventually what I'll do is I'll come back in here and I'll get the last two rows, typically the last things I unlock. So I go over to my this one here. Oh, it's already fully expanded. Yeah, I'll start working on my cargo next. Let's see, let's just get a few of these out of the way and then move on to something else. I want to see if maybe I can pick up a little bit of salvage tech too. Yeah, because I do want to unlock a few different base parts. Okay, this one's close. Alright, we'll head for this one first. What I'd like to do is, like I use up I think 30% of my launch fuel every time I launch. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to get that salvage data, but I'm trying to let this thing charge up a little bit too. Plus it gives me a chance to farm some of this stuff. buried cache. These buried caches are good to grab, even if you only get nanites out of them, because you can also get some good stuff. Just got nanites out of that. Okay, grab this one. Other one I just grabbed. Nope. Right, let's make our way back to our ship. Oh, and I think I used up some ferrite dust too, didn't I? Let me I'm gonna grab some of that while I'm here. Yeah, I topped off my batteries, so didn't scan much for minerals here. Top off this ferrite dust. Another 30. Oh, I don't think I scanned any rocks here, did I? Just leaving money on the table when I do stuff like that. Oh, this is pure ferrite. Not what I want. I want ferrite dust. Get him all excited. Yeah, I forgot that I made up about a dozen batteries. Fill some of that ferrite dust. I already ran in and grabbed this, didn't I? So we're going to be going over there. A lot of times I try to mark the drop pods before I take off. Just makes it easier to see from the ship. Actually a pretty nice looking planet. I haven't had any storms or anything on it, which I'm a little surprised of. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just leaving all of my, everything I need to unlock these, I'm just keeping right in my exocraft. That way I can just pull them directly from here. That way I don't have to fill up, you know, my exo suit with a bunch of crafted items. Just get someone's converted. Yep. And a little bit of sodium here too. Get rid of that. Alright. scan for the next drop pod. There it is. Yeah, because at least it looks like the next story step is going to be in this system. Oh, that was actually really close. Closer than I thought. I'll just run over there, and I think I have to go to a trading post, find myself in the star chart. I remember right. You can whip through these drop pods pretty quickly, as long as they don't start repeating on you, and as long as you have, you know, the stuff you need to repair them. Fly through these pretty quickly. It gets boring. That's why I tend to kind of do it off stream. Got one over here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do this. Actually, how many stacks do I have in here? Let's see if we can do like 4 more of these, just so I can get a stack of them done. And continue with the quest line. I also kind of want to be on the lookout for any stuff I need to gather up too. Would like to get some more salvage data. Looks like I might have a few things I can pick up here. I already saw that one damaged machinery. Sure, there's probably some stuff I can scan here too. What's my ship at? 17%. So we're gonna, yeah, we'll roam around here for a little bit. I'm sure there's probably stuff I need to scan too. Alright, grab this one. Oh, we got 2 of them over here. Alright. Let's pick this up. Now, where's that other one gonna be? Over here. Yeah, because I definitely want to get my my biodome unlocked. Some of the other prefab stuff, and start working on unlocking the ally building parts. Not sure really what else to grab. I need to get some of the crafting blueprints as well. looking for just stuff I can scan too. I don't think I scanned very much when I got here. Oh, that tree's not done. Yeah, I didn't scan much, mainly because majority of the creatures here are flying. I didn't really scan anything down low. Another one over here. This is the type of stuff I can do for hours, just running around, collecting like salvage data, stuff like that. But if it, as long as it's a nice planet, it's a kind of a sucky planet, it's a pain. So we finally got our first scanner module. Alright, so what am I gonna do? Let's repair this. I've been trying to get one of these for like the past, well, like 20 hours. Finally got one to drop. It's actually kind of a crappy one too. Oh, fauna and mineral. Might be better than this. Flora. Fauna mineral. Fauna mineral. Wow, really sucky. Yeah, I want to keep this one because it's got flora. Okay, let's get rid of that. For some reason, I thought that B class was the one that you can craft. So I'm sitting there looking at it going, why is that overcharging me? Okay, so mineral fauna. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna boost this one instead. Oops, let's go and do that. Yeah, I thought that B class was the one that you can craft. So I'm sitting there looking at it going, what the heck? Why is that overcharging on me? Alright. What's our ship at for a charge? Okay, so you have enough to take off. We'll grab a couple things on the way back. You guys saw something that wasn't scanned. Yep. Not scanned either. I can't remember if I scanned for a drop pod or not. I don't think I did. So Quick scan. There's our marker. We'll grab that one up. Yeah, if I get a chance, I want to try to get an upgrade on my ship. What I might do is fly over to a trading post and just do a bunch of reloads, see if I can get anything to pop in. But I should have enough money now to buy pretty much anything I want. So see if I can get the system exotic to show up. At least see what it is. Do that. I can just try when I get to another system too. I know I'm undecided what I want to do. I just know that I want to get a new ship and get it upgraded a little bit. Mainly because I'm going to have to do a freighter battle coming up. So I'd like to kind of get things set up before having to do that freighter battle. I'm not the best at space combat, so let's get for another one. Alright, where are we? I'm gonna need to use up another launch fuel. Oh, actually, that's at 22%. How many? Okay, let's do 2 more of these. That way I can just use up those stacks. Move this over. That way you can just get those stacks used up. I do that all the time. I accidentally exit that little menu. We'll grab that one. We gained quite a bit of navigation data by now. Probably got a couple stacks of it now. I did do quite a few drop pods, so yeah, up to almost 2 stacks now. Alright, we'll grab this one. Oh yeah, there is a bunch of runaway mold on this planet too. So I just dropped down a beacon over there. Just in case I come back to this planet later on, at least I know that I can get some if I need it. Drop pod doesn't want to show up. I'll just give it a second, it should pop up. This happened the other day too. And we go, now it's going to render. Yeah, and at some point, I might do it tomorrow. I'm gonna end up running the expedition on this save, that way I get the armor set. That I don't do on stream at all, because I go fully offline when I do expeditions. That way I have no, like, no bases ever show up for me, no comm balls, any of that. I go just fully offline. But when I do that, I can't stream, obviously, so... I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Probably do that tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be sometime this week. As I always do it, that way I have everything unlocked on this account as well. Alright, let me just jump in here for a second, check my inventory out. Let's bring this over to my ship. What I'm actually checking is to see if I have full stacks of salvage data. Right, so I do have an extra wire in them too. Oh, and I'm not sure if... I'm pretty sure I did this on stream. I did find a royal multi-tool. I'm pretty sure it was in that last stream I just did. Yeah, I got this thing. I might fix this thing up because the supercharged slots are right here already. So I might try upgrading this. I like the reload animation on them. So, all right, let's go back to that. All right, just get these uploaded. A few minerals. Oh, I thought I uploaded all these. Drop them in here. Alright, we'll go over, make sure we're on here. Alright, and go back to the quest. Actually, do I have... Alright, these are both... Okay, these are just animal kills. I wanted to see if there were any sentinel kills or anything. Doesn't look like it, so... Alright. We'll see what planet they want to send me to. I think it's going to be one of the glitch planets, if I remember right. Let's head over there. Oh no, it's actually going to be the Gamma planet. Actually, this planet I still need creature scans on. But 3 of them are going to be underground rare creatures, so I haven't bothered trying to get all of them. Every other planet in the system's 100% done, creature-wise. Might as well fill this up while we're moving. You know what, let's start making some glass, actually. That's that extra silver powder in there. Alright, we still got probably like 10 seconds till we get to that planet. Should be able to get a few glass out of that. I thought I would get more than that. I can never remember how much I always think it's like 30 to 1. It's 40 to 1. Let's throw that away. If I remember right, I should be going to yep, trading post. Kind of blow through the dialogue here real quick. Give him a hard time. Alright. I'm gonna return to Artemis. I think what I am gonna do though, I'm gonna cut out a little bit of footage here. I'm just gonna make a quick save. What I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna toss down a save beacon. Down here. I'm gonna do a few reloads to see if... No. I need 2 metal plating. Let's just buy it out of here. I've got some in my ship, but I don't really want to waste it. Alright, I'm just going to toss down a beacon. And I'm going to do a reload. So I think I'm just going to take like probably a half hour here and just do this a bunch of times. I'm just going to, you know, do this one reload to show you guys what I'm doing. Typically what I do is I wait for the first 3 waves. If I find that they load in really slow, then I'll just do the first wave over and over again. There's just a certain way I like to do this, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go out here, I'm going to go into photo mode, not photo mode, but my build camera. All I do is I bring my camera up here, I just wait for them to come in. I can kind of scan at the same time while they come in. You know, once you know what direction they're coming from. So I just sit back here, just wait for them to land. And, like, this is going to be the first wave now. You know, and if I don't like what I see, I just do a reload. But I start off doing, like, the first 3 waves. Because sometimes an exotic will show up in the second and third wave. But if I find that, you know, all these ships take off, and then I'm waiting like for like 2 minutes for the next wave, what I do is I just start reloading after the first wave. So if you got it. Alright. So yeah, I'm just gonna take like a half hour and do this. Hopefully I can get an exotic to land, see if it's anything I want. But it is kind of nice because you can see them kind of fly in, and then if there is an exotic, you can see the style of it before you waste time, you know, waiting for it to land. Decide not to get it, but... okay, so yeah, there'll be a cut in footage here. I'm only going to do this for about 20 minutes, half hour, something like that, so I will be back shortly. Alright guys, so it's been about 15 minutes. I've done, I don't know, about 5 or 6 reloads. Just load in one more time. Take a quick look at the first wave, see if anything shows up. If nothing shows up, we'll just move on. Continue the quest line. Hopefully something. If not, this is only like a tier 2 system, so... But the thing is, you never know when they're going to show up. Sometimes they show up right away, and other times you're here for a couple hours. I did see an S-class hauler show up. But that's way too rich for my blood. Alright, so it looks like we're going to strike out here. We'll take off out of here. I do like the wings on these though, but I don't fly haulers. It's like driving a brick. Alright, so return to space. Alright. and we'll go down and visit Apollo. I think I have to scan for that. Oh, let's go to the anomaly first. Actually, we'll go there. We'll pick up a few items too. Actually, okay. Before I do that, let's actually head down here again. What I want to do is I want to get that that Selvic data out of my exocraft. I meant to do it last time I went to the anomaly and I completely forgot. That way I can free up some room in this too. There might actually be a couple animals I can scan here too. Yeah, there's a few different ground creatures, so. Alright. I'm just gonna make my roamer. Bring it in. Delete that so I can make it again. Alright, let's just drag all this over to my exosuit. There, that way I can free up some room in there. Creature over here. I don't think I scanned much of anything here. Oh, we got another creature. That might be an underground creature. I think it is, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dig down towards him. He's probably going to be in a cave. It looks like it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put down a marker here so I can find my way back out. Alright, there he is. There's going to be another underground creature here too. Alright, so I will still be missing one more underground creature. Oh, I just saw a red marker. It disappeared on me. That may have been up on the surface. Do we have our exit right here? Yeah, it's a surface creature. So I'm probably lacking a rare underground. Not flying. So, flying creature's only here during the day. I'm trying to look for him. I'm just looking towards the ground for any red markers. Kind of like what I just did. I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, these rare underground ones are a colossal pain. Let's see if there's any other stuff here. Yeah, I make so much of my money just scanning stuff. Especially once you get a few upgrades. You just make a ton of money. Especially some of these planets, they have so many different plants or minerals on them. Alright. I was hoping to see another red marker, get that last underground creature. Not gonna happen right now though. Alright. Find our ship. See, is that scanned? least we got a couple of the underground creatures out of the way. Head to the anomaly. Thought I... Not sure where that anomaly went. Luckily we can just move it, so... Head in here and buy a few things. Yeah, when I warp to my new system, I want to try to get like a tier 3 dissident system if I can. That way I can get a couple different things done at once. Start farming up like radiant shards and stuff like that. Maybe grab a couple interceptors to scrap. Alright, give them more data. We'll see, nada. Right. Don't need Polo for that. They want me to talk to Polo? Alright, now we gotta go to the machine, okay. Let's just go buy a few things. Alright, so we're gonna need that. I should unlock these. I might need them later on. Nothing in here I really need. Let's go over to our building parts. Let's grab that. We'll grab the bramble. That. Yeah, the 3 crafted plants I just skipped for now. Unlock those a little bit later on. I'm gonna need that. Yeah, you have to unlock a bunch of other stuff to get to what you're looking for. So, do that window. Alright. Extruded door, let's go with the regular alloy door. Do both of those. I'm so tempted just to unlock all these storage containers, but I know it'll be a waste. Because you unlock them pretty quickly in the, Actually, you only unlock the first one, don't you? Let's get 2 and 3. Yeah. Just unlock them all after that. That way I can start actually getting some of my stuff sorted out a little bit better. I am going to grab the large refiner. I'm tempted to grab that antimatter reactor. You know what, let's just get it. Eventually I'll get an actual base put together, and I'm going to want some of that stuff. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get the Infernice and the upgrade. I'm thinking about getting my ship set up, so there's some stuff I'm going to want for that. I always rock the Infernice and the rocket launcher, so we'll grab the upgrade for that. Let's grab the efficient thruster. We have been asking for years for them to take this out, where, you know, you buy something and it kicks you back out. We've been asking years for that to get fixed, and they just won't do it. I don't know why, but it's one of the most frustrating things in the game. Alright, we might as well, let's just get our hyperdrives taken care of too. So those are done. I thought you could buy the Atlantean drive too. You must have to go through the quest line for it. I am going to get the cargo deflector, because some of these systems, it gets annoying getting scanned constantly, so I can't install that for a while, though. I got to get to a pirate system. Alright, let's grab this stability drive, and I know both of these are really expensive. The pulse drive, so the sublight amplifier, I want that. Okay, so I'm down to 2,000 nanites now. I need to start farming up some nanites. Eventually I'll end up unlocking this too, because that's good to have. You know, this is cheap, let's just grab that. I always forget to install it. Okay. All of that's done. I'm not going to bother with the Atlas bats right now. I'm going to get the stuff I need for liquid explosive. Alright. No, I'm going to hold off on polyfiber. I need to make up a bunch of nanites. So tomorrow, or later today if I get a chance, I'm going to try to refine a bunch of runaway mold. Get some more nanites together. That gets really boring. I'll do that completely off stream because it's just me running in between refiners. Definitely not anything exciting. Check something. Okay, I do actually just sell off those few modules I have. And give me a few nanites for that, but nowhere near what I need. I need probably like another 10,000 or so to grab the few things I do want. So yeah, at least I get a decent amount for that hazard protection. You only get half of it back, but better than nothing. Another thing you can do is you can kill a bunch of sentinels And hopefully you get these upgrades, and you can sell those for a good amount of nanites too. Alright, so we're just going to get those all sold. Alright, so I brought us up to 2,000. I'm going to hold off though, because the next system I get to, I might want to grab some upgrade modules. Just move a couple things around. This is all stuff that I'm going to sell. I just want to kind of stick it up top, that way it's out of the way. Let's just bring this down. Down here. I don't want to accidentally sell like this living pearl because I'm going to need it. This I'm going to donate. So, alright. A couple things here I do want to hold on to though. Alright. I can actually get rid of this because I won't need it. Alright. Oh, and actually, I did want to check to see if I have a blueprint for... I don't. Okay. Let me go grab my optical drill upgrade. I've been meaning to pick that thing up, and it just dawned on me. I mentioned getting curious deposits earlier, and I didn't think I had it. Because I ran into a couple multi-tools I could buy where I could rob it out. But I keep putting it off, so... Alright, so that'll lead up most of our nanites. Alright. So I need to get that thing built. And also swing by him real quick. There's only a couple things I want to pick up. So we're just going to go to base parts. It's going to be way down at the bottom. I'll come back and I'll buy all this off stream too. That way you guys don't have to listen to the stupid robot voice thing. Right, so I want to buy that. I use that for lighting more than anything. I'll grab this rock garden. See, some of the stuff I haven't even had a chance to kind of play around with glitch building and stuff, because you can come up with some pretty cool things. Yeah, there's a lot of the stuff I haven't even messed around with. Magnus shard. Ooh, that might be nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm just thinking of different things I can glitch build with these. Alright, I think that's it. I mainly wanted the candelabra bloom. Alright. We'll go down here and find Apollo. Apollo's gonna want me to go do a bunch of base stuff. I'm sure. Do I need to scan? Oh, I'm gonna unpin that. Alright. Where is Apollo gonna be? Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I need to install now, don't I? Yeah, I definitely need to get a bigger ship. Got a boltcaster module. Let's see if I can get a little bit more magnetized ferrite too. Alright. Pick up a couple batteries. Yeah, I like to always try to keep my batteries topped off, as long as I have the materials on me. Especially in this mode, because all you need to do is go to one extreme planet for a little bit, and next thing you know, you're just eating through batteries. I don't see a terminus. Maybe that is going to be our terminus. Nope. A lot of times if you scan for a building when you get close to your location marker. Right, how far away are we? Oh, we're 500 units away. Probably going to be this one. Nope. It's in this direction, huh? It's strange, like terminuses, they kind of stick out. Now it is nighttime too. There we go. Oh, I've been here. Oh. I just got the prompt to pick it up. Alright, so the trigger for that thing is going to be off a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I probably have everything out of here already. Stock machine. Yep. Go call Apollo. Yeah, that way we can start doing the extending your base quest line. Start doing the stuff to help out Artemis. Dose in the machine. Alright, let's see what type of system they want to send us to. Planet's got some really nice, like, color to it. You know, some of these trees look pretty cool. Alright, let's, see where he wants to send us. Because I might go directly there, or I might look around. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've been here. No, it is a different one. Okay. No, I've already visited this. Alright, this is a dissonant system, but there is no... the dissonance is on a glitch planet, so that's not going to help us. Alright, we'll just go here. What I'm trying to do is avoid a freighter battle right now. which I think it's probably going to be in the next system after this. So I think I'd be able to make it through the freighter battle alright. It's just I'd like to, because typically I decline my first freighter typically. Alright, let's we'll find Apollo's contact. What I want to do is I want to look around for a 3-star system. That way I can start doing a little bit more ship hunting. Looks like its contact was over here. Actually, let me stop by this real quick. See if he's got any missions. Yeah, it's already in progress. Okay. Let's get one of those. Want me to go back to my base? No, I'm gonna see if I can find a space station instead. Then I'll go back to my base or find a new system. Actually, run back up here and sell off that module I just got because it's useless. Take a quick look at these, see if one of these has an optical drill in it. Nope. Nope. I know one of these space stations has one. I thought about buying it when I only had a couple million credits. I'll actually do a quick save. We'll head over, go see if we can find a 3-star dissident system. Or maybe a pirate system. Alright, we got a 1-star. Alright, what's that 3-star? Actually, I should have a core back system, because I don't have one yet. Alright, I'll see if I can circle back to that one. So I want to take a quick look, see if there's a dissident anywhere close. Actually, that's got a black hole in it, too. Two-star dissident. Alright, you do have a pirate. Alright, I think I'm just going to go to that one over here. Oh, there's only 2 planets there. Alright, we'll go over here. We just don't want to interact with that black hole. That all together. Quick with the planets. Yeah, this system's probably not going to be good for anything. Except for finding the ship. And that looks like a lush planet. It's probably got aggressive sentinels on it. Yep. Yeah, like all these planets are going to be aggressive. Alright, so where is our space station? Let's get over there. Yeah, like most of these planets are aggressive. There's something I just don't mess around with on Permadeath. You know, I'll go down and kind of mess around a little bit, but I don't really deal with them. Like, I do have one Sentinel map that I could use, so it wouldn't be too bad, but it gets really annoying after a while. Especially if you run into a loop where you can't escape them. Like, no matter what you do, they keep finding you. Alright, let's check our mission guy. Alright, kill creatures, we'll grab that. Yeah, that's about it. Like, most of the time I don't even bother with whatever the rewards are. Unless, like, this one's the frigate module. You know, if I had standing, I would end up going and doing frigate ones. Or if you need one with walker brains, I would do that one early on just so I could get my conflict scanner unlocked. Let's see what the ships are. Yeah, what I might do is try to farm this system. See if I can get like some A-class ships that I can break down for storage augmentations. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to my ship real quick to grab these and put that in my exosuit. See what we got. Alright, glowing material is going to analyze that. Hypercluster, so. Alright. I'm not, actually, let me see what I've got for ship modules. Okay, so I've got my Infraknife Bender. So, yeah, my Hyperdrive Bender. Good. So at least I found him somewhat early. Because those Infraknife mods can be really hard to come by. Alright, got a C-class. Got a B-class. Alright, so we've got one supercharged there, one there. Yeah, not very good though. That means the highest class I'm going to get out of the system is going to be an A class. Just going to do a quick save just to lock in any changes that we made. And go to the machine. Yeah, so if I get on later today, start working on getting nanites. They're not telling me to go to a certain base, so I'm gonna go to this one. I think with this this quest, I think you can do it at any base. I was hoping to, you know, get a base settled on a lush planet for this, but you know, this planet will work fine. You don't really have to have your NPCs inside or anything like that. Sometimes I just, you know, throw them on the ground somewhere. Alright. Got like can just do it right here. Trying to think of a spot that might be pretty decent. Alright. And just see what I can build. Oh, I can actually build quite a few of these. All I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a platform out here for them. So I'm probably actually going to end up putting some more refiners in here too. I think I'm going to probably do 6 refiners. 6 is just like an easy number. Like, for me, like if I'm paying attention to just doing runaway mold constantly for, you know, just most efficiently, 8 refiners works really good. But I tend to get kind of sidetracked, so 6 actually works good for me. So what I'll probably end up doing, I'm going to do something with these refiners. I'll figure that out tomorrow, or later on, whichever. Alright, so we're just going to stick our overseer over here. Alright. So we'll just teleport right up to the thing. Just get that guy going. Alright. Should have a marker for him. Oh, wait. They want me to do this first. I should be able to get my overseer without doing that. That's one thing I don't like about this. I've had it happen a few times. They want you to actually fly up here. It's annoying. Pretty much exit the space station, turn around, go back in. For some reason, it doesn't like to mark your NPC. I probably could have just ran up there and found him, but I'm not sure if you can interact with him. Alright, let's go get this guy hired. Alright. Run back down here. Yeah, I forgot that this was part of the main quest line thing. I always forget about this step. Well, I remember the NPCs, but the expanding your base where they want you to construct different things. Alright, let's deal with him. Alright. Quickly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Ghost of the Machine, construct a cylindrical room. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it up in the air because I'm not going to use it. And it's going to keep changing quest on me. Construct a door. Oh my god. Just stop. Why is that not letting me put in a door? Alright, and what's next? Yeah, just gotta wait for this stuff, Jay. I thought I had to build like a corridor or something. Alright, we're just gonna leave that stuff floating in the air for now. Interact with him. Oh yeah. I didn't realize I got the storage containers that quickly. So, alright. We'll build a science terminal. Alright, we'll have to go find him. Let me see if this needs anything. Alright. So I'm just gonna go and delete this stuff. And go to base computer archives. That way that can get going too. Alright, I should get an upgrade module out of that. And do I actually have to install that? I do. Alright. Let's go and get that installed. Oh, I need to make an antimatter. I've been needing to have that installed for a while, so. Okay. That way that thing advances. Alright. And quest line's nothing but a pain. Alright. So keep going through these. See, typically I would be getting blueprints, but because I already have them unlocked, all I'm getting are modules. Alright, so construct efficient thrusters. I don't even think I have the ability to install that. I'm gonna end up with a bunch of upgrades that I can't install. There they are. Yeah, let's just get it installed. That way you can kind of race through all these. The bad thing is I'm using up materials I don't really want to use, like that tritium. I don't have a good source for tritium yet, except for asteroids. Let's go to blood. Okay. Okay, now they want me to install a shield lattice. Which, yeah, I already have. Yeah, at least I got a lot of this stuff out of the way already, so it's not dragging on. Alright, they wanted to make a white light. Just put that there and delete it. Yeah, and I just brute forced my way through all these little puzzle things that they want you to do, because honestly I had no idea how to do them. I think it has to do with words you learn, but I'm not totally sure, because I don't pay attention to the words half the time that I get. Let's build a appearance modifier. Delete it. Oh, I built 2 of them. Whoops. Yeah, see, sometimes I get hung up on which one to choose. Okay, they want me to construct a roamer. I already have that, so... Alright. Pretty sure the next thing is going to be to construct a landing pad. Alright, yep, construct a landing pad. I already have that done. So the landing pad is the final thing in the quest. So I'm just waiting for that to update. Now they're going to have you keep going to abandoned buildings. So pretty much that's typically where I just end the quest, because what you do is you go to an off-site abandoned building a bunch of times, and then they give you a bunch of salvage data when you're done. It takes like I think it's like every 24 hours or 12 hours or something. It updates. So that's pretty much where I typically just end the quest, because it's annoying. You just keep going back to the same building. Alright, so we're going to go extending your base. Actually, let's go get our overseer. Or our construction guy, our scientist. Unless, is that abandoned building here? Or is that in a different system? I don't know, I got so many friggin' things marked here. Alright, so let's head over to that abandoned building. That way, get our overseer done. Fly over there real quick, that'll take a minute. Trying to kind of race through these little secondary quests, get some of this stuff done. I think what I'll do is I'll get a couple more things done, then probably jump off. I want to get on tonight though. See if I can get a new ship tied down. That way we can start updating it. I never even thought to look for an abandoned building. Should be right over here. Actually, what do I have for space? Okay. Oh, we're back to this stuff. I thought this was fixed. Get rid of you. Actually, grab this up too. Alright. Throw that on the ground. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I thought they had these NPC buildings fixed. It doesn't look like it. So I am gonna just grab these eggs though. I do need the nanites. Hopefully you won't lose all of them. The trick is just keep moving. Try not to get surrounded. Take only like 2 at a time. Seems to be kind of the safe way to do it. Yeah, they're just like running through the building now. Using a lot of them underground. Yeah. See, if I didn't have any shields or anything, I probably wouldn't do this. While that bug's still in the game. Alright. All set. Actually, let's just jump in here real quick. What do I have for room? Okay. See if we can grab a few more eggs out in the wild. Yeah, they're actually spread out pretty far here. This is why I like these airless planets, because you can do this pretty easily. You can get away nice and easily, I should say. Yeah. The eggs are spread out pretty far here. Makes it not as efficient as I'd like. I got one over here. Got 2 over here. And another one over here. So it's kind of like collecting storm crystals, but little bit different. At least you can move around a lot quicker doing this. You just don't want them to surround you, because they can fling you pretty far. These ones are nice and close. Yeah, you do this enough time, you can kind of notice the eggs as you're flying around. You don't even have to really scan for them sometimes. They do blend in pretty good with some of the rocks, though. Alright. I got enough of them for now. Get those refined into some nanites and go from there. Oh, got another one over here. Just do a quick, you just want to make sure you keep your oxygen up. But you can outrun these guys really easily on Atlas Planet, so that's why I like to use them. But yeah, I'll run around and just get as many of them as I can, and then either refine them or you can make some quick money off them too, because I think you get like 60,000, something like that for these. So make a good amount of money pretty quickly. I still prefer the storm crystals for money though. But in with this stack size, I can only stack 3 of them, so it does kind of limit how long I can do it. As normal mode, I think you can do 10 in a stack, so just way more. You can only run around for like 5 minutes to do it on these settings. I can grab 2 more eggs, but I'm gonna go for them if I see them pretty quickly here. Alright, just get back to our base. The good thing about these is they take like no time to refine. Just super quick. The bad thing is you can only do 150 at a time, so it's kind of a pain. That's a quick way to get a bunch of nanites. Yeah, that's probably the worst part of doing this type of permadeath. Just your stack sizes. Not so much the stack size, but the amount you can refine at once that really holds you up. I'm not sure how many nanites I started with, but I'm going to be close to 3,000 now, so it doesn't take too long. Let's just get this moved around. Alright, get back to our base, get my overseer updated. I think I'm probably gonna go get my scientist, get him back here, and then probably end up jumping off. At least gotta get a few different things done this stream, so. Alright. Let me just check something real quick. Get him updated. Yeah, there are all my storage containers. For some reason, I thought that happened a little bit later. I should have saved that storage, that salvage data for something else. Right. Hire a scientist. I just want to make sure that this thing. Okay. Scientific research, hire scientists. Alright. I'm not sure if my scientist is going to be in this system, though. It'll tell me in here. It should, anyway. I should see a beaker symbol. I don't see a beaker symbol. Let's go to this previous system, though, because that is a Korvac system. So there's a chance... Oh, actually, there is one of these gear symbols, so hopefully I've got one there. We'll head over there. So hopefully I have a scientist here. If not, I might have to go to another system. Yeah, I forget you had to hire these guys in order to progress the main quest. Wait, what? See if I can find a Korvac up here to talk to. Maybe you? No. You'll know because they'll have a special thing on them. Alright, let me... Sorry, clicking on that. Alright, they're going to want me to go to a different system, I think. Check with this guy real quick. Oh, okay, good. Let's go hire him. Alright, so he's all set. I'm gonna kind of check out these ships though a little. Alright, got an A class for 14 million. What do I actually have? I have 55. I can probably get a storage augmentation out of that. I'm gonna pass it up though. I want to wait until I actually have a ship before I start trying to flip ships around. Just get that saved. Alright, we'll head back to our base, get that scientist figured out. Let's see here, we're going down here. Oh, he's gonna give me a thing to go find marrow bulb and stuff too. I can probably grab that stuff right on this planet too, though. See, I screwed up last time. I ended up forgetting about this quest step. I went and I got my marrow bulb, and I turned around and turned it into sodium. Completely forgot to give it to my NPC. Had to go find even more marrow bulb. I don't want to repeat that mistake. Alright. Let's talk to him. Yeah, that's where I should have I should have done some of this stuff because I would have saved a bunch of nanites. I was thinking I wouldn't have to really deal with these guys to complete this. So, scientific research. Alright. Just waiting for this stuff to update. I don't know why it takes so long for these quest steps sometimes. Alright, so we'll go do that. Let me go back to my overseer, get him squared away. I think I'm gonna need more than one microprocessor for that. Maybe I just need the one. Wait for him to update. Oh yeah, I do need two of them, so we'll make one of those, make another one of those. Remember, we can get him advanced. Alright, I think I have some pugnium right on me. Should be enough. Alright. Should be able to... Alright, now you have pugnium. Okay. We'll go get our weapons terminal put in. Okay, so that should start off his own little quest line. We'll go find an armorer. Which might be right in this station. Yep. I'll go up here. I'll probably have to fly in and out of the space station again in order for his marker to show up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly up here. See if one of these guys is the right guy. Not going to be this guy. Say okay, we can get a couple words. Inside. Alright, I think I'm going to have to fly in and out again. So turn around, go back. Oh, Paula wants to talk to us. I don't want your personal force field. I don't care about that. I want to get my weapons guy. Yeah, I was worried that if I talked to too many of these Viking, I would end up kind of soft walking myself and not be able to hire a armorer. That's why I only tried talking to one. Alright, well, he's squared away. Now let's go see what Apollo wanted. Alright, so we're gonna go find another abandoned building. So it'll take us a little bit of time to get over there. Alright, so, oh, I should have sold off these modules. Oh well. I'll have to go to another space station anyway, so. Alright. Some of these I could actually probably break open and get wiring looms out of, but pretty sure I'd get a... Well, I actually could do it with a couple of them. Let's get down here though. Alright, so that's going to be our abandoned building, I assume. Actually, while we're here, we get a couple caves here, so I'm actually going to go back to my scientists. That way I can run over here and get some marrow bulb and cobalt. Marrow bulb there. So I might be able to find a little bit more than that. Alright. You only need like 3 or 4 of them, so. And I thought that was one. No, it's gonna be cobalt. Alright, got another key marrow there. I'm always like one short. There we go. Alright. Now, I am going to grab a little bit extra cobalt while I'm here. Not going to grab very much. What I'm trying to do is kind of fill this back up, so that should be plenty. So we get our scientists dealt with. Now we'll go over and deal with this stuff for, what's his name? Apollo. Just pick that up now. See, I might not bother harvesting these because having to kind of jump around these things is kind of a pain. Put our plant over here. Just get this cleared out. Alright. Nanites, let's grab this. Now, a lot of times I try to look at these back rooms, mainly because sometimes there's a word back here. Got a word. Alright. Now I should be able to walk through the wall. Alright, I will try to grab up a few of these eggs. quite a few that spawn there, so gotta get out of the way. Come on, pick it up. Yeah, I hate it, like when your interact button, sometimes it gets stuck. But that's been a problem since day one in this game, and it never seems to get addressed. That was actually my very first Zendesk report, was about the interacting button not working correctly. We're, what, 10 years into the game now, and I'm still reporting it. Get a couple more of these. I'm actually surprised they haven't broken any of my equipment yet. Alright, that might be all of them. Oh, still got one over here. Alright. Might be quicker to just go back to the space station. My base is pretty far away. See how long that takes. Yeah, it'll take a little bit of time. Oh, it'll give me a chance to refine these. Actually, it might be quicker to do it right from the screen. More. I mean, you can make up your nanites pretty quickly by doing this. It's still kind of annoying though, because you can only do 3 at a time. Alright. Get back down here, get a couple of these guys situated now. Just trying to juggle like 2 or 3 different quests at the same time and trying to do them, you know, somewhat efficiently. Alright, so we'll get our scientist out of the way first. All I'm gonna have to do is drop off some stuff to him. That way he can give me a blueprint I already have. But I think he might also give me an upgrade module. I can't remember. Alright, there's our microprocessor. Alright, so we'll just remove the core for him from now. Actually, maybe go drop that off too, that way get him advanced. Talk to him. Wait for this to update. There we go. Alright, so that I'm gonna have to hold off on because I I don't think I have a selenium planet in this system. Gather selenium. Actually, I think there is. Now that I think of it. Alright, our weapons guy, let's go see him. Yep, he's the one that gives me a upgrade module, that's right. Right. Alright, so he's updated, but I think the main quest updates too. Alright, good. Now we can get back on the main quest line. They want me to go into the map, but I might already have this system marked, which I do, so we're gonna just go right over there. That's why I try to get like a space station for, you know, a system for each of the life forms before I get too deep into the story. So a lot of times they'll just send you to the same system. Alright, so he just gave me a bolt caster, so I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna need to install that thing, but what I want to do is I want to sell all these other ones off first. Actually, that movement module, I'm going to install that and break it down. I am trying to get some wiring looms. Alright, sell off those. I'm pretty sure I have to install this. Maybe I didn't have to. I'm gonna break it down anyway. Alright, so underwater one. Alright, and let's just throw that away. Okay, there it is. Actually, while I'm here, I'm gonna grab one of these infraknife upgrades. Oh, actually, is this the station with them? No, it isn't. Alright, I'll hold off then. Alright, we're just gonna stick our head out here and talk to Apollo. Wait for this to update. And we got Apollo. Okay. Let's just fly down, get this done. I've got to be jumping off here shortly, so at least I'm back on the main quest now. didn't even realize there was a battle going on. Yeah, I definitely need to get this this ship upgraded. Alright, let's see what we got out of this. Yeah, junk. At least we got a couple of those transponders. Oh, and we got a thing that we can sell too. Toss that over there. That. Alright, let's just get down here and get this over with. Should be a factory if I'm remembering correctly. Make sure we got our multi-tool all reloaded, ready to go. No matter what, I always go to the wrong side. I'll get this thing blasted open. I do want to be a little cautious though, because these buildings, I'm pretty sure the collision, or the, yeah, like, I'm gonna end up falling through the floor, most likely, yeah. That means stuff can actually shoot me in here, so I'm gonna let this thing count down. For some reason there's no counter now. Alright, let's just see if we can interact with this thing quickly. That done. Let's get out of here. I'm not sure why there was no countdown while I was in there. Get away from those guys. I might end up running into a problem here. See if we can get that counter to go away. Yeah, because those buildings, they're bugged right now, so they don't give you a counter, and everything can shoot through them. I'm gonna get spotted again. Don't get moving. Okay, so they should be deactivated now. Yeah, because you don't really want to mess around with those quads unless you're, you know, outfitted to deal with them. I'm not. You know, I'm pretty weak right now. I'm strong, but I'm weak in some stuff. My shields really aren't all that great. All right, so go talk to Apollo again. I mean, you can play through this stuff pretty quick. It's just a lot of kind of annoying little fetch questions there. Say no. Alright, let's go see Nada. Because I gotta be jumping out here shortly, so let's get the anomaly put in. We'll just talk to Nada, and I think I'm gonna warp over to that tier 3 system. I'll probably just save over there because I want to see about getting a new ship. I might just use the space station there to bring them in, or I might go down to one of the planets, see if I can just find a trading post to land at and go from there. That's what to do. What I'll do is I'll try the space station first, and then if nothing shows up, I'll typically run down to the planet. Actually, what's next in here? I'm not sure if they're going to want me in this system or not. I don't think it really matters. So, space stations. Yeah, it's not going to matter because I have to use my return to space to begin the search. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have to scan and then the stuff will come out. It's where you have to go down and talk to different monoliths and whatnot. Which one is it? It's not that system. Alright, there we go. We got our affluent system. So I'm gonna warp over there. Yeah, got a couple different things on the agenda. I want to get a preferably an exotic ship, or if I can get an S-class solar ship, I wouldn't mind that. And I also want to get another multi-tool, or a better multi-tool. But actually, I got a few things to sell off. Actually, can I donate any of that? Anything to this guy? I don't think I checked for donations. I think I just picked up stuff from him. Alright, let's go to donate. Okay, so I will do the salvage data. I'm not going to do my repair kits. Okay, so he doesn't take any of that other stuff. I think it's the Mercenaries Guild that takes the pirate transponders. Alright, and actually, this is the system that does have the Infinite, I believe. So I can start kind of getting those together. Alright, so I just want to switch over to my Starship inventory. Buy one of those, that way it lands right in that ship. I'm not going to bother with the hyperdrive, I want the Infinites first. Alright. So that's going to do it for this stream, guys. I got some stuff I have to go get done. But I'm going to try to get on tonight, see if I can get a ship, get a new ship, and kind of go from there. But I appreciate everybody taking the time to check this out, and I will see you next time.